How do, ladies and gentlemen, and it's me, Royston Charmaine again. How you doing? Over here on the oft neglected second channel, the poetry channel, we have a bit more of a chilled atmosphere. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. This channel is a long way off being monetized, but that would be really cool one day. But more importantly, I just want to share with you some writing that I've been doing. If you like it, awesome. If it's not for you, that's okay. I'm just going to read through it. So these are a few poems that I wrote a little while ago now that I want to continue with, similar to the last video I did on Death of a Poet. I'm going to read these out because I want to rekindle my fire for writing them. Because I started writing some poems, starting with this one that's on the screen, from the perspective of a lost pirate. And I don't know why I did multiple of them. Must have been a mental state at the time. But I think they're quite cool. So I want to read them out to you. See what you think. See if I can get some inspiration to start writing some more. So, let's go. They're not named, by the way. So, I'll just read through them and we can have a look at them and see what you think. Treacherous waters disguise dangerous depths. Lecherous heathens prize gold from withered hands. These hoisted sails resist futile attempts once boasted, now exist only by circumstance in the waters of avarice. How has it come to this? My eyelids are theatre playing tales escapist from putrid indicators of such visual horrors that stagger on zephyrs that spiral and twist. No dagger knows whether the blood clots or pores in the ribcage of the dead. What was it that you'd said? That when the water turns to salt before leaving your eyes, you will fall to finding fault before the storm subsides. That I lost my patient soul with my eye on the prize. The other plucked from the socket at the cost of my lies. Deep in the waters of avarice, that I'd thought shallower than this. I really like that poem. I'd like it a lot more if I could read it without stumbling 100 times, but that's me. I'm no good at reading things out loud, which is a shame, because that's how I feel like poetry should be, you know, felt. I think prose is to be read, poetry is to be heard. I really wish I could do it justice. But yeah, I like this one. As ever with me and poetry, I sit for maximum 20 minutes and just write and see what happens. I don't go back and edit later, ever. Once they're done, they're done. They're little, like captured, the little moments of creativity captured. They're not to be poured over, I don't think. If you disagree and you write your poetry completely different, I'm not saying you're wrong or I'm right. Just this is how I do it. And yeah, I quite like the. Well, I quite like all of it, really. I think it's well put together. I like the structure. I'm not finding fault with this one. I think it's good. I think it'll work as an opener, you know, to this character. I've just realised I've put a little like cool background thing on with the pirate music and the visual, and then I've plonked my fat head right in front of the most interesting bit to look at. I think the ship moves gradually over this way, so if I skip to later on in this video, the ship should jump further over. There we go. That'll do. Alright, poem 2. I might have to scroll in this one. Yes, I will. Okay. Among the depths that break and bend, fathoms cannot comprehend, waves that wake the long condemned with farthings yet to spend. Within the swirling maelstrom mass my questions left unasked. Of forlorn hopes and angered past that these duties I was tasked. But is it not my place to choose a fate from the tapestries of futures beholding? Is it not within my interest to wait and see what may yet be unfolding? Choose now, die. Why not? Why? Answer my questions, meet my eye. I cannot deceive you, I cannot lie. Beneath the waters that sink and swell an empty living hell, gaze to the heavens from whence I fell, release you cannot sell. From my downward spiral, endless cycle, tangible friends or imagined rivals, stripped from me what you had yet to give. So with impetus and imperative, new page, I stand before you, raped of fortune, and ask you to forgive. So this is like a last throw the dice, a last chance maybe, like begging the gods, whichever ones he believes in. There's an anger to it. Like I kind of got a bit lost myself, I remember, here. Like, but is it not my place to choose a fate from the tapestries of futures beholding? Is it not within my interest to wait and see what may yet be unfolding? I feel like that's him making an excuse for what's happened. Like he was indecisive, and that's what led to this downfall. And yeah, you can't deceive, you can't lie, because he knows he's talking to himself, or if he's talking to his gods, then, you know, they see everything anyway. Tangible friends or imagined rivals, stripped when we ought yet to give. So again, well, there's a paranoia in this one, like lecherous heathens prize gold from withered hands, and you know, he's seeing enemies everywhere, which, you know, would happen in a game all about finding treasure. Alright, next up, oh, if I go on the blank page it's just me in this background. That's nice, isn't it? Alright, this one's not very high. I think this one's just him, like, remembering a lover, maybe? The days when my chest felt heavy, the nights when my arms found purpose, the ways you'd find not to tell me, the fights we'd wake the dawn chorus. I'm bereft, all that's left, the moments lost in your sweet tears, the eras passed with your hands in mine, the minutes that encapsulated years, the hours blended like a muttered rhyme. I'm bereft for the best. So my chest felt heavy, pirate chest full of gold, but also your chest can feel heavy when you're overburdened with stress, but also I think it can be literal, like your chest feels heavy because there's something on it, someone's laying on it. And the nights when my arms found purpose, so again, his lover's head is on his chest and his arms are around them. The ways you'd find not to tell me. So she's keeping secrets, and the fights we wait the dawn chorus, they are bellowing at each other first thing in the morning to last thing at night. I'm bereft, all that's left are his memories of the good times. I'm bereft for the best. So now that he's stranded, lost at sea, close to death, it's probably for the best for her. Or them. I don't know how many, were there many gay pirates? Pirates, not parrots. I wouldn't imagine there would be that many openly. I can't imagine pirates being the kind of open-minded people in that time. Well, there weren't really any open-minded people in that time, but not the brigands, I wouldn't have thought. Or maybe, I don't know. Historians, tell me. Alright, is there just one left? Yes, there is. There we go. There was a fire in that young man's eyes on the day he left all he knew behind to set sail beyond the furthest horizon. Knowing only the leading edge of his mind, trepidation gave way to ambition and fell. Like the last winter snow on sodden ground, all that was left was final decision, then hell. Swallow the injustice now bound, through skin-stained jaundice yellow, pulled taut to cover strangled cries, lips puckered as if to blow like bellows and feed the spark in this old man's eyes. What's so... the rhyme is... Oh, I needed to read it. Yeah, I was wondering, there was a rhyme missing here, there's not. Man's eyes on horizon. I just, that's not really how I pronounce that word, but yeah. It's weird because I wrote it. Yeah, I thought it rhymed at the time. I guess maybe it does, depends how you read it. Maybe I needed to spot that rhyme before reading it out loud so then I could really hear it. But anyway, yeah, this cool kind of looking back at himself when he set off, seeing himself as a young man at the start of this voyage. And now this, you know, jaundiced yellow, emaciated, dying man is a long way from that and needs a spark to relight his eyes if he has a chance to save himself. Which is oddly fitting because that's kind of where I'm at with the story. I kind of need a spark to relight in my eyes to start writing it again. So if you enjoyed this, and if you have any thoughts on any of these pieces, on where I could go with it in the future, please write a comment. Let me know, because I want to do more writing stuff. I want to do more stuff on this channel, and the more ideas I have, the more likely that is to happen. Thank you for joining me. I've been roasting Charmaine again, and from me and my channel founders, Trinix, Cabbage, Kate, Hannah, Argo, and Kamon. Until the future, be creative.